Next, we will now have a proclamation acknowledging Irish American Month. Vice Chair Gertis.
Thank you, Madam Chair, colleagues. I am very happy to present a proclamation for Irish American Heritage Month as a 26% Irish American. I'm very happy to celebrate this month and with a brother born in the month of March named Patrick. It's very fitting. And so, joined here with a couple of colleagues and just excited to celebrate what has sometimes I think gets lost is the party, but I think it's great to celebrate the heritage and the history of what Irish Americans have brought not only to this city but to our country. So the proclamation reads, whereas March is annually observed as Irish American Heritage Month and has been designated to identify the historical contributions of Irish American citizens, and whereas Irish Americans have made countless contributions to the city of St. Petersburg, Pinellas County, the state of Florida, and the United States of America, and whereas Irish Americans, since America's inception, have provided and continue to provide leadership and service to this nation's political, business, and religious establishments. And whereas it is fitting and proper to celebrate the rich cultural heritage and the many valuable contributions of Irish Americans, and whereas the city of St. Petersburg takes pride in celebrating Irish American Heritage Month and recognizing the contributions of notable Irish Americans. Now, therefore, I, Copley Gertis, Vice Chair, on behalf of Kenneth T. Welch, Mayor of the City of St. Petersburg, do hereby proclaim March 2024 as Irish American Heritage Month in St. Petersburg, and I urge all residents to join with me in celebrating Irish American history, legacy, and our profound contributions to our society. And I know Councilmember Montanari was making fun of me this morning because I wasn't wearing any green. I am always wearing green. My eyes are green. And then I realized I had my green watch on. So I got past Councilman Montanari. So, but I'll pass it off if our colleagues want to make any comments.
Thank you. Mayor Welch, where are you? Oh, there you are. What are you hiding behind here? And council members, we want to thank you very much for allowing us to share our Irish American heritage, particularly here in St. Pete, where my brother Pete Bolin was instrumental in putting together Patty Fest this last weekend. And I hope you were downtown here because it was a magnificent party. And quite frankly, the headache has just about gone away now, so I feel a lot better. Guys, I was actually sitting downstairs for a little while because I always show up early, and I fought with the parking meter for about 35 minutes, trying to figure out how to pay it. And but I was able to meet Angela, who was here for the Women's Month proclamation, and Angela asked me an interesting question. She said to me, "Why is Irish American heritage important?" Good question. And the answer I gave Angela, and to you as well, is because Irish American heritage, folks, is the story of America. If you look around and you think about it, none of us would be here right now if there wasn't a family member or multiple family members who said to themselves, we're going to take everything we ever did, our entire life, we're going to give up our language, we're going to give up our neighbors, we're going to give up our community, and we're going to go to a new land where we know nobody. And whether you got here voluntarily or involuntarily, in the case of the Irish, thanks to the British, we occasionally ended up here involuntarily, we all ended up with ancestors who brought us here and developed a life for us. And it's so very important that we recognize this month, whether it be Irish American Month or just our own Heritage Month, take a little bit of time and think about those people who are strong enough to give us a life. And if you think about it right now, and please look around the room and look around to the people next to you, and ask yourself, where else in this country, in this world, would you find people of all heritages sitting together, planning a city, running a city, and doing it in harmony and in strength and in unity and in charity? And one of the things that we want this month to be not only a celebration of the Irish and Irish for the Day, but a celebration of the people who got us here and the fact that we are here now and we can share our heritage together and we can work together. We are starting what I like to call the next 6 months is silly season, and we will have bombarded by messages by the millions of dollars about what's wrong with our country and what's wrong with the people on the other side of the aisle and what's wrong with and what are we going to do and why our idea is the best idea. And all of that, I imagine, has value. Okay, but I think if you look around this chamber, you see what actually has value, and that we are already, we have provided ourselves with the greatest lifestyle we possibly could, and we're trying every day to include new people and to keep our citizens safe and to move forward. And that's what this story is all about, and that's what this month is all about. Thank you, folks, and I appreciate it.
Councilmember Driscoll.
Thank you, and thank you, Vice Chair Gertis, for bringing this forward. As someone whose dad's side of the family is Irish, I certainly appreciate it. I did not remember to wear green today. I wish that I had, but I have. Oh, thank you. I wanted to show you guys. These are the prayer cards for each of my parents from when they passed, and on the back of. And they passed away about 6 months apart. And I requested that the same quote be put on the back of each of them, and it is the Old Irish blessing. And so I keep these cards with me. I just texted Brian to bring them out so I could show them and read this to everyone so that we can all share these words together. May the road rise to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face, the rains fall soft upon your fields, and until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. I think that kind of sums up what you just said, and I think that we together are being held in the palm of God's hand as a country that is united in far more ways than we are divided. So thank you for bringing that up, and thank all of you for being here today. Thank you, Chair.
Councilmember Montanari.
Thank you, Chair. I just briefly wanted to also share that my mother's side of the my family is Irish from County Clare in Western Ireland, and I got to visit Ireland a few years ago. And the connection between Ireland and the United States is still very, very close. And one of the things that I heard multiple times when I visited there was America is the next county over. Because that's how close Ireland is to the United States. And I also had to just push back a little bit to Vice Chair Gertis. Reading a proclamation on Ireland and not wearing something green, he pointed to his eyes and now his watch. That's going like. Yeah. Anyway, it's always fun to, and we always need to recognize our heritage in our country, and we're a fabulous country. Made up of immigrants from all over the world. And I'm glad we can recognize this day. Thank you.
Pete Boland here with Ancient Order Hibernians here with Brennan. Thank you very much to the city for this amazing proclamation. Also, I just wanted to quickly note just the incredible work that the city puts together to help us put on something like Patty Fest St. Pete. It's an incredible charity event. I'll let you know we're bucking some of the Irish stereotypes. That's 2 years, 3 St. Patrick's Day events in a row, 0 rest, no need for a paddy wagon out there or anything like that. So it was just a really amazing thing. The city really came together again. It's a really special time. We're really proud. And if you ever see some of those shirts we sell at Mary Margaret's, the Dublin, Boston, Savannah, St. Pete, it's things like this and the talk of a St. Patrick's Day parade that's coming. That's really going to put St. Pete on the map as one of those great St. Patrick's Day cities and cities of Irish heritage. So thank you. We got lots of work to do. We can't wait to do it again with you all next year. So thank you very much.
If there are no other requests to speak, I'm now going